calling for the General Assembly to come back to Jefferson City on Monday, June 2nd, 2025 at 12 p.m. for a special session.
Missouri lawmakers will be back in the state capitol in just 6 days. Governor Mike Kehoe says unfinished business of keeping the Chiefs and the Royals in the Show Me State will top the agenda.
A state package to help the team's finance stadium needs died in the Senate, in part over politics. Today, Governor Kehoe said his Show Me Sports Investment Act will allow each of the teams to bond up to the annual amount they generate in state tax revenue. But senators angry the House had ignored a $500 million infrastructure investment law filibustered the stadium package. The Senate set the issue aside and adjourned the legislative session early. In the governor's mind, getting a package across the finish line is critical to keeping the teams.
Well, I've talked to not only the owners of both the teams multiple times, but their management, and they have some significant options on the table. And I believe if Missouri does not put some sort of offer forward, I'm not speaking for either of those teams, I think the risk is real that they don't stay here.
Among those significant options, Star Bonds provided by the Kansas legislature in its own special session last June. Those bonds sold to private investors are backed by revenues generated by the stadiums and surrounding districts developed or designated by the state. That package expires June 30th, but can be renewed for another year. If the special session is successful and a bill is passed, what happens next, especially for Kansas City taxpayers?
Fox 4's Jonathan Katz joins us to explain what it could all mean. He's live at the Truman Sports Complex tonight. John?
Bria, the Show Me Sports Investment Act requires a local contribution for the teams to be able to take advantage of the program. That's where people like Kansas City, Missouri Mayor Quinton Lucas come into play. He says tax redirections that they have would largely allow for, say, a new baseball stadium to fund itself.
The rental car sales tax at a certain point that's paying for T-Mobile Center does run out. If you look at a renewal that helps support that long term, that's more resources for it, particularly in terms of annual maintenance, which is something that our Missouri side stadiums have always done well at the Truman Sports Complex and that we want to make sure we keep.
Mayor Lucas followed that up by saying the rental car tax would require a vote of the people of the city, but simply executing on building a new stadium would not need a vote. Tuesday, Governor Kehoe talked about what the teams would invest in the state when it comes to their projects.
Both the Royals have said this publicly and the Chiefs have said publicly what remodeling Arrowhead to, we think, an iconic stadium similar to what Lambeau Field would be, just an iconic place to go watch football. But both of those two projects combined, a new baseball stadium and a new football stadium, and this has been very public, is somewhere in $2.5 billion with a B range up to $3 billion.
But the proposal doesn't come without criticism. Show Me Institute senior fellow Patrick Toohey believes this is a bad deal for Missouri taxpayers.
These are very wealthy teams, these very wealthy owners in a amazingly profitable industry. They have plenty of funds to build their own parks, to fund their own renovations. They make obscene amounts of money from television contracts, from ticket sales, from merchandise. They have all the resources they need to spend their own money.
Toohey said his entity will be putting out information soon on why he believes lawmakers should vote no on this issue. Jonathan Katz, Fox 4, working for you.